Hi everyone, hope you're doing fine. I'm going to read you a story that is called A Mountain of a Monument, a visitors to the Crazy Horse Memorial in South Dakota. So, hail to a chief. The world's biggest statue is being carved out of mountain rock. Crazy Horse was a brave Native American chief who believed that after he died, his bones would turn into rocks. He was just about right. For over 50 years, a stunning statue has been slowly taking shape in the rocky Black Hills of South Dakota. It is a memorial Chief Crazy Horse and stands as a symbol for Native Americans everywhere. When it is finished, it will be by far the largest sculpture in the world. After Crazy Horse died in 1877, Native Americans searched for a way to honor their hero. In 1939, the Sioux chief Standing Bear asked Korczak Tsiolkovsky, a Polish-American artist, to design a huge statue. Standing Bear wrote, "My fellow chiefs and I would like the white man to know the red man had great heroes too." The two men got together and chose a site on Thunderhead Mountain, not far from Mount Rushmore, home to the faces of four U.S. presidents. Tsiolkovsky painted a giant outline of the fearless leader riding his horse, with Crazy Horse's arm pointing across the lands he loved. Then Tsiolkovsky set off explosives to blast away the rock. Tsiolkovsky died suddenly in 1982. His family and others continued to carve his dream. During the summer, 13 people work full-time on the carving. If the weather isn't too cold in winter, carving takes place then, too. How big will the statue be? All four faces of the presidents are nearby Mount Rushmore, could fit inside Crazy Horse's head, which is 87 feet high. One nostril of the big horse will be wide and deep enough to hold a 5-room house. So far, more than 9 million tons of rock have been blasted away in the process of carving the memorial. Blasting takes place on only 2 nights a year. The statue may not be finished until the year 2040 or beyond, but the awesome site already attracts visitors. Once a year, people can hike to the top of the mountain to view the face of Crazy Horse up close and see how the work is coming along. On that day, as many as 13,000 people have climbed 600-foot peak to view the statue. There's more to do than just look at the Crazy Horse Memorial. However, visitors can also tour the Indian Museum of North America at the base of Thunderhead Mountain. They can learn about the history of Native Americans and see how they lived. Displays include clothing, arts, crafts, pottery, and hunting weapons. So the next time you are in the Black Hills of South Dakota, pay a visit to the Crazy Horse Memorial. It's definitely worth the trip. And this is a story. I'm going to just read a little part that talks about Crazy Horse. Who was Crazy Horse? So Crazy Horse was a Native American warrior and chief who belonged to the Oglala Sioux nation of South Dakota. He tried to protect the Sioux people from white settlers who wanted to take over the Sioux land in the 1870s. Until then, the Native Americans had lived in a huge area that today makes up the state of Minnesota, North and South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming. When the U.S. sent soldiers to force the Native Americans to live on reservations, Crazy Horse fought back. He was fighting for the rights and freedom of his people. The great and proud chief was killed by a U.S. soldier in 1877. He was only about 30 years old. And this is a bit of history about who was Crazy Horse. I hope you liked it. See you. Bye.